we've had 17 straight victories in our 1 week stock picks portfolio here at Stock Market Guides, and in this video I will review that. So this is the page that shows our trade alerts for stock picks where the trade is designed to last up to a week. And down here it shows our completed trade alerts over the last 2 weeks. And you can see it has the basic information about each of the trade alerts, like what is the ticker symbol, what was the price of the stock at the time that we posted the trade alert, and what was the price at the time that the trade ended. And with each trade alert, we indicate the profit target and also the time limit. So basically, if that particular stock reaches the profit target, then that's an indication that it's time to close the trade for those who decide they want to follow along with the trade alert. And otherwise, if it gets to the end time, the time limit for the trade, and it hasn't yet reached its profit target, then the subscriber could manually close the trade if they want to follow along with the trade alert. And with each of these, you can see more details about the trade alert by clicking that icon there. So down here it shows the trade alerts that we've published that have been completed within the last 2 weeks, and over here it shows what's the return on each trade, like the profitability, the return on investment. And you can see here this is listed in order by the most recent at the top. And if you look down the list here, it's just profit after profit after profit. Down at the bottom there was a little string of losses down here that you can see, but ever since this loss, and this was just 9 days ago, ever since then, over the last 9 days, 17 straight victories. And so let's take a look at a couple of these trade alerts and see exactly what they look like from the stock chart perspective. So we'll look at Oracle first. I have that one already lined up on my stock chart over here. So you can see this is Oracle. This is a daily chart, meaning each of these price bars represents 1 day of price activity. And this trade alert called for an entry at 173.23 on October 16th. And so let's see, this is October 16th, and 173.23, it was right around the opening bell, right around here. And with this one, the exit price was 177.50, which is just right around the opening bell of this day. And so basically that trade was held for just a day. You can see that it made a move, it gapped up overnight. So it went up after we alerted the trade that day, it went up some, but then overnight it made a jump all the way up to here. And that chunk right there, that was enough for a solid swing trade profit. These trades are designed to last up to a week, so they fall in the swing trading category. These aren't long-term positions, but they're also not day trades. They're kind of in between, and so they're swing trades. And this is a nice little chunk to gain for a position that you only hold for 1 day. It was nice enough for a 2.5% return. And so if you can make a return like that on a trade that only lasts a week, that can add up to some big stuff over time. Let's see. So let's take a look at another one. This one is TPR, and it called for an entry at 44.99 on October the 10th. So let's see, October the 10th is this day. 44.99 is right around the blue line right there. And you can see this one also ended up in a profit. The exit was October the 17th at 45.56. And so this is October the 17th, 45.56 is right around here. So it wasn't much of a move, right? It was just from here to there. So it was, a pretty low grade move, but in the end it was a profit. And it was a profit to the tune of 1.3% return on investment, again for a position that was only held, you can see here, for 1 week. So for a 1 week trade to make a 1.3% return on account is solid, and it didn't take much to do it. And that's the beauty here of some of these trades. It's just trying to find that edge that can put the odds in your favor. It doesn't have to be hitting home runs with every single trade. It's just putting that edge in your favor so that over time you're ending up with solid potential wealth gains. Let's look at one more. Here's one for ZTO, and October the 15th at 24.72 was the entry. So October the 15th at 24.72, that was actually, if you look up here where that L is, as I mouse over these bars, that shows the low of the day, and the low of October 15th was 24.68. And our trade alert was posted at 24.72. So it was posted with almost perfect timing before it reached its low point. I mean, it only went 4 cents lower. And from there, basically, it went the direction we wanted it to go. So let's see here. The exit was at 25.60 on October the 16th. This is October the 16th. And 25.60, it's actually right where my mouse is right now. And you can see that's almost the high of the day the next day. So our trade alert was just almost right. I mean, it was right on the money. Like it captured from here to there. And you could see after this trade ended, the stock ended up going back down. And our trade alert came in and allowed subscribers to just capture this move right here, that meat right there. So that one was a really well-timed trade alert and turned out well. I do want to say that it's fun to live through this. 17 straight wins in a row. That's a solid winning streak right there. But it's not like that always happens. That's not, if you sign up for this service, you shouldn't sign up thinking that, hey, you're going to be just winning time after time after time in consecutive fashion like that. It's definitely not a service where it's just like an ATM machine that pays out money. There is no trading mechanism like that. No trading strategy, no trading service that offers something like that. There's going to be losing trades. And you can see down here that there were losing trades here. And even when you look at the historical track record of these trades, like the backtest results, it's not like it's just all wins and no losses. Like when we make a trade alert, when we post one, it's based on a trading strategy, a trade setup for a particular stock, and we indicate, based on our backtest research, how many times has this trade setup shown up in the past and how has it performed. And you'll see it's never like it's just it always wins. There's no trade setup that always wins. What we do is we try to find ones that have a strong track record of winning more often than not. And so there's definitely the possibility to have good strings of winning trades, nice win streaks like the one that we're having right now. But that shouldn't be the expectation. The expectation should be this is an approach that may put the odds in your favor over time. But there will be losing trades and there's risk involved. But if it pays off, the payoff could be a pretty solid one. So there you have it. That is how our trades performed. That's more information about this winning streak that we're in right now. If you have any questions about our stock picking service or just in general about the market, you can always contact us anytime. Our email address is support@stockmarketguides.com.